What civilian habit nearly ended your military service? I grew up skateboarding. Been doing it since I was 8 years old. It was everything to me before I enlisted. Muscle memory, balance, coordination, all second nature. Basic training broke me of most civilian habits pretty quick, but skateboarding? That stayed in my blood. The way you move, how you shift weight, reading terrain for obstacles. You don't just forget 20 years of that. Got stationed in Germany, small base outside Munich. Brought my board and my personal gear. Figured I'd ride around the barracks during off time. Harmless stress relief after long days of vehicle maintenance. First sergeant caught me cruising past the motor pool one evening. What the hell is that, private? Skateboard, first sergeant. I can see that. Why are you riding it on my base? Explained it was just for fun. PT on wheels. He shook his head, walked away muttering about goddamn kids these days. Should have been my warning to keep it low-key, but the base was perfect for skating. Smooth concrete everywhere, loading docks, rails, steps, like a skate park built by accident. Started riding early mornings before formation. Nothing crazy, just cruising around, maybe hitting a few curbs. Other soldiers thought it was cool, some asked to try it. That's when things went sideways. Literally. Private Walker wanted to learn. I was teaching him basic pushing technique behind the commissary. He was getting confident, picking up speed down a slight hill. What we didn't see was Colonel Barnes walking around the corner. Full bird colonel, 30 years in the army, old school infantry. Walker panicked, tried to stop, lost control. Skateboard shot out from under him like a missile. Slammed directly into the colonel's knees. Took him down hard on the asphalt. Colonel's lying there groaning, Walker's scrambling to help him up, and I'm standing there holding my board like a murder weapon. Whose skateboard? The colonel wheezed. Walker pointed at me. Thanks, buddy. Next thing I know, I'm in the colonel's office getting the lecture of my life. This isn't a playground, soldier. This is a military installation. People drive vehicles here, work with dangerous equipment. Your toy nearly broke my legs. Got written up for unsafe conduct, operating unauthorized wheeled vehicle on base, and something called introducing civilian recreational hazards to military environment. But it got worse. Colonel banned all skateboards on base, posted official memos. Security started confiscating them at the gate. Suddenly, I was the guy who ruined fun for everyone. The real problem came during our next deployment readiness inspection. Inspector General found my Article 15 in my file. Started asking questions about my judgment, decision-making, ability to follow regulations. Private read, if you can't follow simple base policies about recreational equipment, how can we trust you with million-dollar military vehicles overseas? My deployment got delayed pending review. Squad deployed without me. Sat stateside for 3 months while they decided if I was reliable enough for combat operations. Had to write a 5-page essay on military discipline versus civilian behavior. Attend mandatory counseling sessions about transitioning from civilian to military mindset. Finally got cleared for deployment, but my security clearance got flagged. Had to go through additional background checks. Investigators actually called my high school friends asking about my extreme sports involvement. Made it to Afghanistan eventually. First day in country, convoy hit an IED. My vehicle maintenance skills saved the mission. Fixed our disabled truck under fire, got everyone home safe, earned a commendation for that. Same colonel who'd banned my skateboard signed the award. Outstanding technical expertise and courage under enemy fire. After the ceremony, he pulled me aside. Reed, you're a hell of a mechanic and a brave soldier, but that skateboard incident taught me something about you. What's that, sir? You take risks. Sometimes that's good, like today. Sometimes it's stupid, like with my knees. Learn the difference. Still have that skateboard, locked in a storage unit back home. Haven't ridden it since Germany, but sometimes I pull it out just to remember who I was before the army changed me. Funny thing is, that balance and coordination from skating probably saved my life more than once downrange. Reading terrain, shifting weight, staying centered under pressure, all skateboarding skills. The habit that nearly ended my service also helped define it. Sometimes your biggest weakness becomes your hidden strength.